What's up guys? It's time for a new video. It's been a long time since I posted on YouTube, I know. Well, I posted last week, but more like these type of videos. Today's topic is going to be top 10 best classical music pieces for getting into classical music. That's a lot of classical music in one sentence. A lot of people ask me if I know recommendations because they aren't familiar with classical music. So this list is going to exist out of some pieces which are very, well, most of them are very popular because they are good. For people who are more familiar with classical music, this list will maybe be like, yeah, I already know those pieces. So enough talking, let's just get straight to it. Oh my mom, no. So the first piece is going to be Debussy, Clair de Lune. It's one part of his whole work, Suite Bergamasque, which exists of more movements. It's very beautiful. You've probably heard it somewhere. A lot of people know it already. It's a favorite of a lot of people. So normally I don't really like such popular pieces because they are too overplayed. Actually, when I listen to this one, it's so beautiful, and also Tiffany really plays it really beautiful. So sometimes I think, like with classical musicians, when you play piano, you normally don't really like the popular pieces. I don't know if it's just me, but I like of course the popular pieces, but there are some pieces which are just are very popular. Like, no, I'm not going to mention them because they are going to come in the list. It's very beautiful. I think I would literally play this, or well, listen to it when it's a rainy day, not like today, it's a very sunny day, which is very nice. But like a rainy day, you're sitting alone just in your house, hearing the sound of rain, and with a cup of tea, very warm, very cozy, with some fire. Well, not burning down the house, but you know, a fire with some food. It's perfect for that mood, and it's really beautiful. I definitely recommendation. So that was number 10. Number 9 is also very beautiful. It's a bit similar to the number 10. It's the Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven, and it's very beautiful. It's also Moonlight, Clair de Lune, Moonlight. It's kind of the same type of mood and atmosphere, but it's a very different style. Of course, Debussy and Beethoven are different styles. I think everybody almost know this piece because it's very famous because of its first movement and its third movement. It's also used in a lot of TikTok videos. But it's very beautiful. So again, such a deep, certain mood, and also when you're sitting at home, rain, a fire, not burning down the house, a cup of tea, it's magnificent. So that was number 9. The next one is going to be, of course, the GOAT Chopin. It's one of his nocturnes, very famous, opus 9 number 2, used in a lot of movies, just like the Moonlight Sonata and Clair de Lune. It's very beautiful. If you are searching for piano music, Chopin is the man who you need to be with. That sounded weird. You need to go to Chopin if you want to listen to piano music, because almost all his repertoire is especially for piano. So if you love piano, listen to Chopin. It's very soul touching. It's very accessible for everyone. Especially if you're not familiar with classical music, this is a good way to start up with it. And this sounds like almost like starting a business. Oh my god! Chopin is like one of people's most favorite composers. He has written a lot of piano music, so definitely check him out if you want to get into classical music. Really beautiful music. Yeah, number 7. It's also, I tried to go a little bit the list in a little bit certain moods. You had like Clair de Lune, Moonlight, and now you have that type relaxing and nostalgic feeling. So the next one is going to be Beethoven, Pathetique, Sonata, second movement. It's really beautiful. everything in this list is very beautiful, because otherwise they wouldn't be very popular, but it gives also a certain mood, the same as the Chopin. The whole sonata, if you have time to listen, if you want to listen, the whole sonata is really beautiful. Like from the first movement to the third movement, it's really beautiful. This is one of these pieces where you start thinking outside the boxes and like breaking the rules. It's very revolutionary in like breaking the style and thinking outside the boxes. It's really beautiful work. But yeah, let's just listen to it. This is really, I love this sonata. It's also one of my favorites because of Beethoven, because literally the first movement, the second movement and third movement, well, maybe some explanation. Piano concertos and piano sonatas exist of more movements, so like a first movement, second movement and third movement, which is part of the whole work. All the movements in this piece is fabulous. It's amazing. It's really beautiful. Definitely a recommendation. And I can listen to this movement, well, yeah, especially this movement is like one of my favorites, second movements of all time. But it's really, I could listen this for hours. I don't think you need explanation because it's just beautiful. But let's get to the next one. I got some cherries. You guys want a sherry too? You will only get a sherry if you subscribe and like the video. So, the next one on the list is someone familiar. No, the next one on the list is Chopin Nocturne opus 20, number 20 in C sharp minor. Very beautiful. I always say very beautiful. They are all very beautiful. Why do I even say this? No, it's actually a work which Chopin didn't finish himself because it's an opus posthume, which means he didn't finish it. We only found it later on, probably years later, unfinished, so that's why. But those are the most famous nocturnes with opus 9 number 2. So also used in a lot of movies. I saw it in the movie The Pianist. They used that there because it was about a pianist. Almost everybody plays it, every little child, every little prodigy plays it, but it's still a very beautiful piece. It's also used in The Karate Kid.